What's up, everybody? Getting ready to do some more work on the Integra. It's been a minute. Got a little bit more garage space. Finally getting things set up. Pulled everything out that I have, or most of the big parts at least. Pulled out some of the good stuff for the K24 that's going in the Integra with the 350Z transmission. Pick up with your knees. Not your back. Use your legs, not your back, buddy. There we go. It's pretty even. That thing ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. I got 3 minutes of playtime.
You're going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime.
So this is the new adapter that I got. It's the non-vertical mounted adapter plate from PMC, supplied by Drift HQ. Oh, okay. Wow. There's two dowels on the block, and you'll just line it up with the dowel holes here. One right there, and the other one is a little lower, so we'll have to lift the engine. Boom, and that's it. Firmly sandwiched there against the block on the dowels, nice and clean, and that allows us to bolt up the CD009 350Z transmission, 6-speed manual transmission out of a Nissan 350Z, rear wheel drive, baby. I'm gonna go eat some dinner and pick back up where we left off. I'm gonna pull that off so it doesn't fall. Or just put a bolt in it, I guess. A bolt. Or two. Or three. I'm supposed to use the washers? Interesting. The other one didn't come with washers. Thinking I need to use those. Just for mock-up purposes, I'll have to take everything back apart later, and I'm going to assemble the flywheel and clutch later. For now, I'm just going to throw on the transmission so that I don't potentially damage my billet flywheel or my clutch or the clutch or pressure plate. So I'm just going to leave all that off for now, because I'm sure I'll have to pull the transmission and engine multiple more times before the setup's done. But yeah, that's most of it. Most of it. Engine bays completely empty. Ready to start mocking up the rest of the mounts. These are 65 inch E46 motor mounts. I got my E46 subframe and steering rack that I'm gonna just make some tubular mounts. I'm just gonna weld it straight to the frame rails. All right, I'm back. I had some dinner. I'm a little bit more coordinated now. I had to eat something. So this is the billet adapter from PMC. This is a unit, and that adapts the CD009 350Z transmission to the K series. You need that proper spacing. And then I have a competition clutch, stage 4, 6-putt clutch. It's rated for like 500-600 foot-pounds of torque. 500-600 horse, right around there. And then the K-Power rear-wheel drive intake manifold for the K series. And a billet no-name throttle body that I stuck on there. I got that in a trade. So yeah, what I was trying to say is these are the 65 inch, and I bought their mount kit for the E46, which allows you to do a K-swap on an E46. I have a 99 E46 sedan, so I figured I could kind of use that since it's all plug and play for an E46. I got a E46 subframe out of a convertible E46, and these are the 65 inch mounts, which allows this to drop straight onto the subframe. Hi, Indica. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, that's so nice. So my thought was to get the subframe mounted up in the engine bay. Just use some tube and go from frame rail to frame rail and get that subframe mounted in there, and then the motor basically, it sits in there. I just gotta make sure everything's straight. So yeah, I'm gonna bolt the transmission back up to the adapter plate just to kind of see where we're at, put everything back together, and get ready to throw that thing back in there. Use the cherry picker and drop it back in there. Either that, or I was contemplating cutting the front end off so that I could just go straight in, take the core support and the lower part of the frame off down there, so I could kind of slide it straight in. It'd be a lot nicer than what I've been doing. We'll see. We shall see. But for now, I'm going to grab the transmission, drag it over there, and try and get them to mate up together. I'm probably going to have to grind some more away from the transmission because I got a different adapter plate now, so it's going to be in a different spot. This is where I ground out before, which I left the outside completely clean. I was wondering why people take a huge chunk out of it, and that's because I had the wrong adapter plate. It wasn't oriented properly. So now we're going to go see where the starter lines up now with the transmission, because it's going to be in a different spot, and I'm going to have to grind some more away from the transmission, which is fine, but kind of sucks that I already did it right there. Now I got to do it to a different spot. My thought is that it's going to be, I don't know, it might be right around here. I'd be interested if it was in the same spot. I'd be surprised. There's a bunch of holes on that thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So, take this part of the box. Go throw it down. Right there. That out of the way. Okay.
Last night, all I think about is you. Don't stop and you come on. Sometimes all I think about is you. Late nights in the middle of...
Alright. So I got my big old Allens in here. Not big enough. Made in Poland. Over there with the Night Ride boys. I didn't know PMC was a Polish company. PMC. Polish made company. No, that's awesome. Dear Lord. Smaller bolts. Yep. I'll show you guys. Check it out. So, right here is where the starter protrudes from the adapter plate. So, I ground a little bit off right here for the last adapter, but now we're gonna have to take a couple layers off of down there. Right there too. Yet I'm thinking I'd really like to not make a hole in the case itself. I don't want to expose it and get dust in there, dirt and debris. So I'm gonna just try and take the inside out, the inside part of it out. Alright, so I didn't record it, but I just ground down this whole section right here, from here to there, kind of meet up to the other section. I didn't go very deep with it yet, but I took quite a bit off, as you can see. So I'm gonna try that and see what we got. Hopefully, I think we're just about there. Actually, I'll set you guys back up on the tri-pizzy.
Stay with me.
Ooh, y'all see that? That's it right there. Boom. All right, that should be good. Whoa. There she is. It's quite slanted because it's sitting on the drain bolt, but yep. Yep. Is the exhaust side? No. There it is. There it is.